Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And it is that time for my favorite video of the week. It is my community video where I give you a little taste of what is going on in our amazing free Facebook group that comes along with the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Let me just share a few snapshots and share with you what's going on in this fun week. Move my head out of the way, make it bigger. So again, folks, if you do buy the course, you need to ask to join the group. It's a group, not a page. The group is called One Rental at a Time Works. Did have an out-of-state question. Again, out-of-state investing is very common. Question, again, reading it for the folks that might be listening on a podcast. Got an offer accepted on the other side of the country. The house needs some repairs, paints, new carpet, vanities, and so on. How would you handle your make-ready repairs, renovations being out of state? A, should I find a reliable contractor and remotely supervise their work? B, or find a property manager who can handle the renovation too? Or C, would you recommend making a short trip? Thanks in advance. First and foremost, folks, a couple of things. One, lots of people responded. I can give you my thoughts and feedback. This again is why you need to belong to this private group, get other investors who are doing the work. These are not people who are thinking about doing the work. These are people doing the work. My feedback on questions like this is get your butt on a plane and get out there. Second, what is the plan after? Is this a flip, a burr? What is it? C, if you're following my course and doing the work, you should be building these relationships early. You don't find a deal first, then find a team. That is how you create risk. As you are learning your market, as you are learning average, as you are learning your spreadsheet, find a team, find out who you need. So don't do it in the wrong order. Don't find a deal, then the team. If you are going out of state, most important, priority number one is the team. Please do not do them in the wrong order. I'm not saying this person did. I'm just giving color to this question just in case. Next up, a fun question. And just so you know, if this question was answered by one of my experts this morning, by Todd Baldwin. Here's the question. At what point do you pay down debt versus purchasing more property? I'm 55 years old and have 10 more years of working in my W-2. I currently own 4 rental properties and contemplating moving to 10 rental properties in total within 10 years before I retire. At my age, do I focus on paying down the debt to increase my monthly net, or do I purchase more rentals for appreciation? Again, Todd Baldwin and I went through this question. In general, what I would tell you is buying more properties, leveraging cheap money. Then when you get closer to retirement, you can sell. That said, we don't know the details. If you are a Dave Ramsey fan and debt makes you nervous, know thyself is always important. But in the end, I was like, hey, I don't know any other question. I don't know any other details. I don't want to guess. With this particular question, I'd be buying properties for another 4 or 5 years minimum. And then near the end, you could sell some, refi some, whatever you would like. But 10 years is a long time. Again, if you've been watching my story or have the free course, you know that only people that won the 70s were people that bought real estate in 70, 71, or 72. So if we do have an inflation decade like the 70s, owning more property is better than less. Another question, again, answered by Todd Baldwin, one of our experts this morning. Question, when I figure out cash on cash and I use 30-year payoff, I'm considering my next note 15 years. Basically, if you do a 15-year loan, your yield goes from 13 to 3. What should I do? Again, we don't know anything more than what we have here. My question or my comments were, if you follow my course, you know that I talk about learning average. We don't do average and we don't do bad deals. If an average deal for you is say 8 and you could get 13 with 30-year money, get 30-year. I would not do a deal at 3%. Even in my market with crazy prices today, I would not do a 3% deal. It is too skinny, too skinny. There's almost no cash flow. Bad thing happened. I would get a 30-year loan, and if you want to be paid off early, pay it off early, but I would not sign up for a 15-year, and I would not do a 3% yield. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. It will become obvious. Next up, don't forget book selfies, book selfies, book selfies. We have one on the right with both books. We have one on the left with our 500 cards. If you have gotten a deal done because of one rental at a time, let me know. I would love to send you a card. In this case, we have a couple who has gotten 4 cards. Yay, let's everybody congratulate. And again, I love the book selfies, especially smiling book selfies like the one we have here. Isn't that a great picture? Thank you very much for the selfies. Got one more question from the group. Basically, your thoughts on a 2-year lease. First and foremost, 2-year lease, the tenant asking for makes total sense. Sorry, my dogs are making noise. Hey guys, you want to say hi to everybody? All right, give me that toy. One of their little chew toys. Basically, the question is about a 2-year lease. It is obviously good for the tenant. Not sure if it is great for the landlord, but the question becomes, would you do it? You know, rents are rising. I don't know that they're going to be rising that much longer, but they are rising now. I certainly would listen. I can tell you that I personally have no 2-year leases. All of mine are 1-year leases, then roll month to month, or we renew a new lease at a higher rate. I guess I get the question, you know, how passive do you want to be? How lazy do you want to be? These are all questions I would consider. But generally speaking, I'm not signing any 2-year leases today. Again, lots of more bonus content as this office settles down. I look forward to actually focusing on this. I have not done any real work on this in January, but hopefully that will become work I get done in February. And then finally, book selfies again, 15 conversation with real estate millionaires. Love to see book reviews on this one. That would be wonderful. I think we only have 23. I would love some more book reviews if you don't mind. And then finally, the amazing course, How to Start One Rental at a Time. It is helping people, thousands of people now, join, be a part of the group, and join this Facebook group for free. So again, I share with you that it's my funnest video of the week. It is my final video of the week. I will now shut down until we talk to Greg Dickerson tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thanks, guys. You guys are making a lot of noise down there. Can we show you? Look at that. Sonny got his first haircut. Indeed, looks like a different puppy. Hi, how are you? Yeah. And let's grab Happy. Oh, I got you, Happy. She doesn't like being on camera sometimes. Isn't she cute? Say hi to everybody over there. Okay. All right, everybody. Take care of yourself. Bye.